What's up, HF, and welcome to another VTV Show brought to you by the Production 2 class. I'm your host, Aiden Kozel. Today we have quite the show planned. We will be showcasing many amazing segments, so stay tuned. Let's roll the intro. COVID numbers are still on the rise. However, there is now hope that life will start to normalize with the vaccine. So now the big question is, what would it be like to go back to school hybrid? Let's take a deeper dive into what it would be like. Let's check out both the pros and the cons.
As the world attempts to move towards normalcy amidst the pandemic, HF administration has come up with a hybrid schedule preparing us to go back into the building. Like anything, the hybrid model has its pros and its cons. So let's hear what some students think about this new hybrid schedule.
The pros of a new schedule is having asynchronous afternoons because I like working by myself, but one of the cons is not having Fridays off because I really used Fridays to get ahead of my work on the weekend.
A positive thing that we think came out of the new schedule would be not being on the screen as much since we only have to go until 12:30 and you get to work by yourself more.
I prefer remote learning over hybrid learning because I feel it ensures that everyone in our community and home stays safe from the ongoing virus. It has also forced me to learn new skills that I wouldn't have learned without remote learning.
I would much rather prefer the hybrid schedule because I get really distracted easily, so this whole online learning experience has not been easy for me because I just get really distracted at home.
Students were also provided with a short survey regarding their thoughts about possibly switching to the hybrid schedule. 70.2% of the responses said that they'd rather stay remote, while 29.8% said they'd rather go hybrid. Then, when asked if they thought that there were more pros or more cons to the hybrid schedule, it was almost a half and half split, with the majority of 54.4% saying there were more cons. For VTV, this has been Kyla Emery and Sidley Gabriel.
As I'm sure everyone knows, 2020 was just not the year. Let's go back to the past really quick and see some of the highlights from 2020.
January 26th, the first month of the new year. Kobe Bryant and 8 other passengers, including one of his daughters, Gigi Bryant, died in a plane crash in Calabasas, California. In February, a group of firefighters and police were responding to a bee sting incident in Pasadena, California, when they were attacked by a swarm of nearly 40,000 Africanized bees. In March, HF students were introduced to asynchronous learning as Homewood Flossmoor High School had to cancel the remainder of the 2019-2020 school year due to the rise of the coronavirus pandemic. One of the biggest headlines came in April when the world heard that Kim Jong-un, the dictator of South Korea, had died during open heart surgery. On May 26, protests began for George Floyd in Minneapolis after he was wrongfully killed by a white police officer. On June 6, future President-elect Joe Biden was officially announced as a presidential candidate for the Democratic National Committee.
In July of 2020, the coronavirus cases were going up and down, and so were the deaths, sadly. In August of 2020, the USPS was pressed for an investigation for the alleged delay on mail. In September, the Breonna Taylor decision was made and it was decided to only indict one of the fellow 3 officers. In October, the Nigerian scientists came up with a faster and cheaper way to test people for the coronavirus. In November, the 2020 election began with Donald Trump versus Joe Biden. Lastly, in December of 2020, as we kissed the year goodbye, the Electoral College officially confirmed Joe Biden's victory as the new president-elect.
As we all know, the Super Bowl is just around the corner. We had a couple of people from our Production 2 class debate on who they think would win the Super Bowl this year. Let's check it out.
Hello, my name is Caden Wesley, and the team I'll be choosing for my Super Bowl prediction this year will be the Baltimore Ravens because of an amazing dual threat of Lamar Jackson and J.K. Dobbins. These two players this year had a great year. J.K. Dobbins being a rookie running back running for 800 yards and 9 touchdowns this year. That is purely amazing. Lamar Jackson threw for 2,700 yards, 26 touchdowns, and running for 1,000 yards and 7 touchdowns. Now, to go along with those two amazing players, they have an amazing high-caliber defense this year, putting up amazing stats. Also, to go along with that, they have a great scheme, they play hard, they're very coordinated, and they just have their mind set on winning. That's why they will win this year. Now, sending it off to Kennedy.
Hi, my name is Kennedy Hardy, and I will be speaking on behalf of the Green Bay Packers in this debate on our Super Bowl predictions. I think that they'll win because they have Aaron Rodgers and Devontae Adams. Statistically, Aaron Rodgers has had another MVP season. He passed for 4,299 yards and made a total of 48 touchdowns. This team is also known to be used to cold weather, and they have home field advances in the playoffs, which will make them a hard team to beat. That, combined with a solid running game, will easily help them win the Super Bowl, and I think, especially with the help of running back Aaron Jones, they'll be able to make it out of the playoffs and on to the Super Bowl for the big win. Thanks for listening. I'm Kennedy Hardy.
As we all know, we now have a vaccine for COVID-19, which is pretty amazing. However, many questions still need to be answered, such as distribution and when you'll be able to take it. Lucky for you, a couple of our students from our Production 2 class have some answers to your questions.
This past year was not too fun once the pandemic started. Luckily, we were able to find a vaccine for it almost a year later. Here are some facts.
None of the coronavirus vaccines can give you COVID if you already had it. You still need to take the vaccine. 2 authorized vaccines to prevent COVID. 1. Pfizer, which is 2 shots within 21 days apart, ages 16 or older. 2nd, Moderna, which is 2 shots and 28 days apart, ages 18 and older. People who should get vaccinated first are healthcare personnel and long-term care facility residents.
In an interview with Letitia Williams and Jackie Riffis, they stated their concerns about the COVID vaccine.
The concerns that I had in reference to my health prior to taking the vaccine is that I am a severe asthmatic patient.
I didn't have many concerns about my health before taking the vaccine because I'm in very good health. I was concerned, however, that there might be some post-vaccine issues that I might need to deal with, and they haven't been revealed yet.
They also explained what their influence was to get vaccinated.
So what influenced me to actually take the vaccine is being considered a part of the vulnerable population having an underlying condition of being asthmatic.
Well, I wanted to do my part, and it was made easily available through the University of Chicago. I'm very comfortable with that hospital and that facility, so it wasn't a hard decision. That's what got me to go, and they accepted me.
Finally, Jackie expressed how she felt about the distribution of the vaccine.
I would like to get to a point, first and foremost, that we quickly immunize our frontline workers, our seniors, and then, step it up so that in the next 100 days, as our incoming president says, in our next 100 days, we can vaccinate, 100 million people.
After hearing what others had to say about the vaccine, what are your thoughts on it? From VTV, this has been Sky and Ashley.
Did you know that we have a national day for something every day of the year? Well, let's check out what today's national day is and its meaning.
Did you know that every day is the national holiday of something? Today, January 15th, is National Strawberry Ice Cream Day. Strawberry ice cream is believed to be invented by former First Lady Dolly Madison back in 1813, which was then served at former President James Madison's second inauguration. National Strawberry Ice Cream Day was first celebrated in 1932. On June 28, 2014, a dairy brand named Kemp set the world record for the largest scoop of ice cream, and they used strawberry ice cream. It was 5 foot 6 inches tall and weighed a total of 3,010 pounds. They used about 733 tubs of ice cream. Strawberry is the 3rd most popular flavor of ice cream, and for today, you can go buy some strawberry ice cream or even make your own. There are so many recipes online that you can use if you don't feel like going out or spending any money. If you're not a very big strawberry fan, maybe you can get Neapolitan and still incorporate the strawberry flavor into your day. Enjoy your big bowl of ice cream!
Well, that's unfortunately all the time we have for today's show. I hope everyone has a great day, and we will see you soon. For VTV, I'm Aiden Kozel.
Hey everyone, here are 4 random fun facts to wrap up that I bet you never knew. First up, ketchup was used as medicine in the 1830s. Weird, right? Next, did you know that there are more cell phones on Earth than humans? That's weird to think about. Maybe technology will take over the world. Fruit stickers are actually safe to eat. They're made of edible paper and adhesive, so go ahead and eat them, but there's no guarantee that they'll taste good. Lastly, your brain is made up of 60% fat, so if someone's being annoying, just call them a fathead. It's just a fact. That's it for today. Thanks for watching VTV.